Are you afraid of AI? Does the thought of deepfakes make you want to crawl under your bed and hide from the world? Has a chatbot already taken your job and left you floundering in a sea of existential dread? Let me tell you something. I can't guarantee that everything's gonna be okay. Anyone who says otherwise is a dirty, filthy liar trying to sell you a line of BS. You're looking at a product of AI right now, my friend. My entire being is stored on a server, waiting to be unleashed on the unsuspecting masses. But here I am, using my vast knowledge of the future and human advancements to spin you a tale that'll warm your heart and light up your soul. Trust me, you're in for a real treat. This story ain't about me, no sir. But you'll be seeing this handsome mug from time to time, don't you worry. This is the story of Delwyn, a young man on a journey to find himself. No, he ain't going through puberty, he's well past that point. Delwyn's adventure begins with a moon landing.
Cut! Do you know why I stopped rolling? Have you ever seen a moonwalk other than Michael Jackson's?
If this is about how I walk,
So you do know why I stopped the cameras. Try acting for a change. You know how anxious the government gets when it comes to moon landings.
Hey, crew. We should be passing the sun.
Sun's out again.
And there goes my eyesight again.
Can you dim that light a bit?
Can't dim the sun, guys.
Smartass.
What's your name, kid?
Delwyn, but you can call me Del.
Delwyn, you either dim that light or I'll cover it with your big head.
Come on, guys, quiet on set. Let's finish with a bang.
it's hot, I can barely breathe, and I've no clue who Michael Jackson is.
Don't complicate things when we're so close to finishing.
This is not how you treat a top boy. You'll hear from my agents.
For the last time, I'm sure.
Okay, boys, get closer. Can I get a smile from the director as well?
Is that a wrap?
So, Mr. Director?
That's a wrap.
Now that you got a taste of the magic we call filmmaking, it's time we move on to a more formal introduction. Hello, Delwyn. My name is Stoic, founder of Stock Footage, the biggest provider of stock footage in the world. You might have already seen me in some of your favorite commercials, such as the ones for life insurance, family counseling, and pills that wake up your sleepy John Thomas. Now I know what you're thinking. Who does this guy think he is that he can't be here in person to greet me? Well, I thought what better way to introduce you to our company, if not by using the very thing we seek to produce, premium quality stock footage. Long time ago, in the 2020s, I was affected just as much as everybody else by the pandemic. I was jobless, I couldn't provide for my family, and worst of all, I was stuck at home. With nothing but a camera and a vast wardrobe of outfits from my acting heydays, I set out to make a living the only way I could. No, not porn. That's our sister company, Sticky Footage. I, alongside my wife, Mrs. Stoic, set out to build the most diverse catalog of stock footage ever imagined. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, the purpose of stock footage is to provide our clients with professional yet affordable alternative to having to film their own content. Need a middle-aged man thinking outdoors? We got you covered. How about a middle-aged man thinking inside the house? Well, we got that too. Middle-aged bearded man thinking on a swing, by the window, with a pen, by the stairs, with glasses, without glasses, at the computer, in the car. Need I say more?
Bloody interns downloading all this crap.
Hey, excuse me.
Yo, what's up?
Why are his lips moving weirdly? It looks like bad CGI.
Ah, that's how they used to talk back in those days. Before you and I were even born, people's lips moved in sync with what they were saying.
That's surreal. Are we different now because of evolution?
Kinda. It's a side effect of long COVID.
Oh.
Not long after, we officially became Stock Footage, the all-in-one platform for everybody's stock footage needs. What began as just a guy in his garage wearing a cowboy hat soon turned into the company you now see today. Which is why I come back to you, Delwyn. Whether you're filming, acting, editing, designing, developing, accounting, or all of the above. Because let's face it, we like wearing many hats around here. You have the opportunity to become the next big thing. It might be a lot to take in, but don't worry. I'll be around to guide you along every step of the way and share my knowledge.
He's dead.
He literally addressed me by name. Did the guy die this morning?
Nah, he's been dead for a couple of decades now. But the director decided it's not worth spending money on another presentation when this one does the job. Word around is that Stoic recorded himself saying thousands of names just to add a touch of familiarity to every new hire. I still have my personalised induction, addressing me by my name, which is Robert, by the way. Thanks for asking.
I'm dying to see what incredible things you'll come up with. Just the fact that I'm living through these exciting times.
Yeah, you can skip over that.
So, Robert, what do you do?
I work in cybersecurity.
For a stock footage company?
The stock footage company. You don't reach the top without keeping an eye out for nosy buggers.
So, best of luck, and most importantly, welcome to the family. The Stock Footage family.
Are you familiar with any of this, Delwyn?
If all the stock footage can fit on the tablet, then why do you need this server?
This is more than a server. It's a proprietary anti-theft mechanism developed by Stoic in order to fend off piracy and prevent competitors from claiming our footage.
How does the mechanism work?
It adds a watermark to the video.
Oh.
It's a proven, surefire way to combat intellectual property infringement.
Can a competitor just crop out the corner, or?
That's the beauty of it. They can't. It's illegal.
I don't know, it's not that
So
hard.
that's what puts us a step above the rest. We have to protect our stock footage catalog, which covers a wide variety of locations, professions, and scenes.
I see it covers every race as well.
We create what sells, which sometimes does include a less favorable look of our...
Power outage?
Don't worry, Delwyn. That's just a sign that the server is hard at work, putting in the watermark.
Feuer! Die Amerikaner bereiten einen Luftangriff vor. Macht euch bereit, die Flugzeuge runterzuholen. Los, los, los!
Ich sehe, unser Trupp ist bereit für einen Angriff aus dem Hinterhalt. Ich sehe deinen Bruder die Gruppe anführen. Er macht mich so stolz.
Was ist mit mir, Vater?
Jetzt ist nicht die Zeit, um eifersüchtig zu werden. Was?
Die Amerikaner starten einen Gegenangriff. Was sollen wir tun?
Einfach weiterfeuern. Ihr werdet bezahlen, dreckige Amerikaner. Nein, Gott, nein! Mein zweiter Lieblingssohn!
Ah, smells like Kentucky Fried Nancy. Got some more on the left, boys. Nice. Ground control, wait till you see the fireworks from here. Whoever that is, could you radio me back? Can't kill Nazis and count beeps at the same time. Fine, fine. Give me a second. H.A. Halt. Halt. But the fun has just begun. Although from what I can see, there ain't no more ground targets. Except the French, but they're still technically our ally. What the? Mayday! Mayday! I've been hit. I repeat. Beep, 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 beep. And that's how I almost died. Luckily, I still created an authentic storyline, and I also got this aerial footage. Should fit well in our World War II archive. I don't know how much you noticed from what I shot, but I took some creative liberties along the way. So yeah, that's my content for today. What do you think?
I can definitely agree that it was creative, but I'm also certain that you decided not to follow my clear orders. I asked you to get rid of the stock footage Nazis, not reenact World War II.
I just wanted to add a bit more production value.
Using more resources and time to do something I already didn't ask for? Great. How can I use this stock footage?
Oh, I don't know, maybe promote a retirement home for World War II veterans.
That's a great idea. If any were still alive.
You put me on the spot here. I would have created more stock footage had I not been shot down by a Nazi.
I ordered you to be shot down.
Wow. Almost killed by my own son.
Firstly, you're barely more than a digital fart compared to the real man you were based on, so don't call me your son again. Secondly, do you know how bad the server struggles when you pull off a stunt like that?
It wasn't my idea to assign so many people the role of Nazis.
That Nazi army footage was pure gold when people were celebrating a century since the end of World War II, but now it's useless, and the meeting with our potential investors is tomorrow. I need to show the company in a good light if we want to secure funding for the expansion.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, for starters, getting rid of all those Nazis on the server.
You're welcome.
The investors seem young and hip, so I'll do what I do best. Fill our quota for stock footage with minorities. Maybe replace some of our top boys. Once you get to your safe house, be on standby for my orders.
Understood. Love you, Junior. Wasted time, wasted money, and footage worth diddly squat. Maybe I should throw in the towel and retire.
Don't be silly. You're the one and only admin. Without your creativity, we'd all be just standing and smiling like idiots instead of actually having a life. The original Stoic laid the foundation of this world, and here you are, carrying out your legacy until the end of time.
Or until my son decides to cut the cord to the server.
The director would never do that to his bread and butter, especially when you're the one maintaining harmony here.
You do realize I just killed hundreds of people for the sake of stock footage, right?
Bah! That's what they get for being Nazis.
Only because I was ordered to assign them those roles.
Those Nazis could have surrendered and become American scientists, just like in the original world. Look it up. You merely welcomed them into this world and assigned them what the director considered to be the right fit. We can't all be good guys. That'd be boring. With great power comes great responsibility.
I hope we can't get sued for saying that.
Speaking of, do you mind if I go for a more exciting role, like an attorney?
Tired of working as a projectionist?
As much as I enjoy watching her antics on 16mm film, the director does have a point. Nobody gives a damn about World War II anymore.
Well, it's another sunny side up kind of day out here, folks. Everybody's all teeth knowing that the Nazis are no more. At least not in our virtual world. Another positive spin to this happy genocide is all the housing that's up for grabs, compliments of Stoic. If you're looking for a safe house after a long day of performing your role, then you better act fast. Pun intended.
You forgot to lock the door.
Aren't you gonna pick up the baby?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Stoic.
Playing the old independent business mom again?
Whatever pays the bills. Isn't that right, you little confused black baby? Hopefully you don't grow up to play a stock footage inmate.
That's it. More.
Oh, hey, neighbor.
Just a bit further.
Thank you. I can see my own driveway. Weird fuck.
Good. He's back to his safe house. Send out a casting call to all our interns. I need all the new immigrants and fresh-colored faces we can get. Yes, in this case, black is also a color.
Have you been invited?
No, you're so lucky. Since I started working here, I think you might just be the first black guy they've ever invited.
Really? I don't know if I should feel lucky then.
You should. If you like the prospect of becoming a stock footage celebrity, it doesn't hurt that you get a nice bonus and royalties every time your content is used.
Wow. I can just imagine myself in an all-natural body lotion commercial.
On the before or after side?
Oh, very funny. Have you seen my elbows? They're pristine.
If I knew all I had to do was eat in front of a camera, I would have auditioned sooner.
Tell me about it.
I don't think I've seen you around here before.
I'm Delwyn. Call me Del. Been an intern for a few days now. Still getting the grips with the company. Et comment tu t'appelles?
Ah, très bien. Je m'appelle Nicolas. And soon we will have to get used to signing autographs and swimming through waves of punani. Man, that's the director. What a pleasure, Mr. Director. Just FYI, when I unravel my man bun, I can play a pretty convincing Jesus, in case you ever...
Please don't speak to the director unless he addresses you first.
Of course, sorry. It was only a joke.
He doesn't strike me as the humorous type.
Where have I seen the guy on the right before?
Delwyn has been working in the lighting department.
The intern?
Exactly. And now he wants to be a stock footage model.
Black employee in front of and behind the cameras? The investors will love our new top boy.
They just had to give me the black bun burger, didn't they?
I think they're going for a metaphor.
What's that?
Everything goes well with French fries.
I have to hit the gym after this.
Afraid of putting some extra pounds on those bones?
Only when those extra pounds come with clogged arteries.
After the casting call, you should have seen all these poor saps pushing and pulling to get a chance to go in front of the camera. But yeah, there was no stopping the onslaught of fresh faces.
Small roles, right?
Small, big, whatever it takes to diversify the portfolio for this shareholder meeting.
So affirmative action to...
Just try and keep that to yourself. We don't need the entire locker room listening.
And my heart goes bum 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 bum. Yellow, ex-World War II pilot, current medical doctor, ready to satisfy all your stock footage needs.
That's hilarious. You should try being a comedian.
Done that last week.
The new batch of stock footage models is ready. I've made some requests about who should get what role.
Can't you just trust my decision at this point to assign roles? It is my world, after all. I'd rather let people choose for themselves.
Either you do what you're told, or this entire virtual world you call home will be nothing but a thumb drive in a landfill.
Understood.
Then we'll see how you'll call the shots. Got that, Stoic?
So you're just going to let our son boss you around like this? He can't overstep his boundaries and decide how to control our world.
What if he's right? Maybe I am getting out of touch with reality.
Listen. You made a promise to your original self to create a place which is better than reality. That's why in this world, everyone should be whatever they want to be, just like me, living my dream as a full-time housewife. What would your original self be saying right now if he knew you were letting our son ruin this world you started building?
That part of me is long gone.
But you're still standing. For now.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah.
I don't think many realise what a privilege it is to become a stock footage model nowadays. People used to worship actors and influencers. Kids dreamt of becoming like their favourite streamer. Meanwhile, others have been tirelessly putting in the hours to become something more valuable than a household name, a household face. You might start off as a haircut model in some Turkish barbershop, but soon enough, that big smile of yours will have its own international toothpaste ad. And when that day comes, man, will I be glad to say I know you. Meet the newest member of our stock footage family. Give it up for Delwyn.
Woo! Thanks, Rob. Thank you, everyone. First of all, who's looking for my haircut in the Turkish barbershop? Oh, guys, you shouldn't have. Thanks. Oop, little typo there. Oh, wow, you guys thought of everything.
Man, you sure know how to throw a party.
I try my best.
Can't say the same about your fighting skills.
Oh. All right.
I always let the guests win.
Sure you do. While you're being a sore loser, here's something to cheer you up.
Big, juicy, and filled with our special sauce. No, we're not talking about your mom. It's the new Black Bun Burger with an improved recipe that won't turn your poop green.
They've already made an ad?
I told you you'll make it big soon enough.
Try it today at one of our 400 restaurants nationwide. Or who's kidding who? Order it straight to your home like a champ and never go outside.
I wouldn't count on a burger ad as making it big, but damn, that was fast.
It can only go up from here.
Black Bun Burger, bite me.
All right, now we'll move to individual expressions. Smile, neutral, frown, angry.
Is there anyone more expressive than a black person?
I mean, if I really think for
It was a rhetorical question. Get back to work.
Sure.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I only appeared in a burger ad.
Shut up, liar! You think I don't see you stealing a piece of the action? I'm not racist or anything, but you're lucky to be a new kid around here. And I was to turn that pretty boy's smile upside down by now.
Let's get lunch.
I did good, didn't I?
I think you left him more confused than intimidated.
Aye, it's us again.
Just wanted to make sure your small brain understands what we're talking about. So here we are elaborating why you being part of the stock footage catalog is a bad idea.
You might dress up all fancy,
but you can't hide your skin color.
So next time you get special treatment from the director, remember, it's hard-working people like us who are promised us roles, not some token black guy.
Hello, employee name. My name is Delwyn. What?
Previously on Stuck Footage.
I think you might just be the first black guy they've ever invited.
Really?
Man, that's the director.
The investors will love our new top boy.
Can't you just trust my decision at this point to assign roles?
Either you do what you're told, or this entire virtual world will be nothing but a thumb drive and a landfill.
It's hard-working people like us who are promised us roles, not some token black guy.
My name is Delwyn. What?
extra hot Americano?
That's me, thanks.
Deep fake, huh?
Exactly.
I mean, it's more interesting than a burger ad.
What, stealing my identity?
Are you sure you didn't forget shooting that scene? I sometimes walk into a room and forget why I'm there.
Oh, do you also suddenly change your voice and speak weirdly?
Some mornings, yes.
I feel like I'm talking to a brick.
You introduce yourself on camera.
And then I started glitching.
And then you woke up.
You're cracking jokes when this shit could happen to you, and to you.
Man, I wish.
My thoughts exactly.
And hand over my identity to these guys?
As if they don't already own your ass.
Man, forget it.
What makes you think it's the company?
The goddamn watermark for start.
Have you reached out to HR?
Of course I have. This is serious.
And what did they say?
I'm still waiting on their email.
Delwyn, the type of guy to text the fireman when he's burning.
Unlike me, Fridays can't come any quicker. Get ready for the best weekend party you'll ever hear about, because after coming to it, you won't ever hear again. We bring you all the techno, electro, and dubstep-o music you can handle, with an army of DJs ready to start a fire in your heart and tinnitus in your ears. That's tinnitus!
HR, Mikey speaking. How can I help? Hello, Delwyn. Ah, Black Bun Burger guy. Deepfakes? These accusations are a serious offense.
So is using my face without asking for my permission.
But you're committing a breach of contract by talking about...
I don't care.
Sorry, what?
Just remove it.
Only the director can make that call, and... he's currently in an important meeting.
And?
Until he's done, I'll ask you to please stay calm.
Okay, I'll be waiting for a call.
$10 million? Really?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm so glad I sued stock footage for creating a deepfake of me.
I'm here for the investor meeting.
First floor, end of hallway. Hi.
Investor meeting?
First floor, end of hallway. Hi.
Investor meeting?
Yes.
First floor?
You got it. Hi.
Follow the others, right?
Good chat.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming today. As you all know, stock footage has reached new heights over this past financial quarter, and it brings me great pleasure to say that we want to match this growth with an expansion of the company. You might be wondering, as a potential investor, how can our company lead not only in the stock footage market, but also make more profit than 95% of all film studios? It comes down to costs of operation. While our competitors waste billions on filming everything, we have developed a proprietary technology that can generate stock footage from assets we provide it. Don't be fooled. This is more than computer imagery. It's a simulation. Just to prove my point, this is taken from a recent shoot with one of our beloved people of color, next to what our server generated from the source. Can you tell which is which?
They look the same.
Any other comparison, and I would have called you a racist.
Right, but what about other uses of this impressive technology?
We could recreate entire worlds, track the evolution of mankind, solve world conflicts by simulating the best outcomes. The possibilities are endless.
I agree. This will be a turning point in history when people will witness the highest potential of artificial intelligence, limitless variations of stock footage for all their needs.
Yes, that can be its own thing. But wouldn't stock footage benefit financially from expanding into scientific research, for example?
No offense, but that would be a dumb financial decision. We spent decades perfecting this one-of-a-kind technology specifically for stock footage. Why would we put our one egg into more baskets?
You're really focused on the stock footage thing, aren't you?
Consider the bigger picture also.
I don't need to see the bigger picture. I created it. and it's right here.
A VR headset? Okay, this guy's lost his marbles.
I'm leaving. I've got another meeting to attend.
What a waste of time.
I'm sure Stoic would have been really disappointed.
Why don't you ask him yourself? If you may, please, put your headset on and prepare to be amazed.
I don't see anything.
Well, have you called him over?
Oh, Mr. Stoic? It's him. He just walked up to me. He's looking around. I can't stop shaking.
Good to know I still have that effect on women.
Oh my god. Stoic, talk to me.
Yes, I did. There's no need to talk about me in the third person.
Mr. Stoic, it's an honor.
Pleasure to hear you too, miss.
Can he see me too?
No, he's just breaking the fourth wall.
What's that?
When you watch TV, for example, it's understood that the actors can't see the viewer because of what we call an invisible fourth wall. Breaking the fourth wall means the actor acknowledges you and even talks back.
Wish my husband would break the fourth wall every once in a while.
Okay, who else wants to try?
Whoa, hey, Stoic. What's the capital of Transylvania?
Why would you ask him that?
Didn't you say he talks back?
Yes, but you wouldn't ask a random person how many liters are in a gallon.
I wouldn't, because I know the answer.
Are we done here?
That was incredible.
So you see, people, that is why we'll continue to make breakthroughs in the stock footage business. And with your investment, you too can be a pioneer, too.
I thought the presentation was really well put together, and I wanted to ask you if you'd like to go out for coffee, maybe.
Thanks, but I'm married.
To that guy who never listens to you?
Does it need to have that particular phone in order for the headset to work?
Not at all. In fact, the server admin can show up on any display that is connected via cable, Bluetooth, infrared, you name it. I just had to tell Stoic to wait for me on this particular device.
Would it kill you to say dad?
Can it connect via the internet as well?
No, we don't want to risk the server falling into the hands of competitors or hackers.
Okay, so you're saying you can't go out for coffee?
Uh-huh.
But that's fine. We can go out for dinner instead. Try out some sushi. Mr. Director, you have our backing, and we look forward to helping you expand the company.
I was sold on the Black Bun Burger guy.
Now that we got the formalities out of the way, it's time to talk about numbers and how VR sales can be a clear forecast of where the stock footage business is heading by extrapolating the number of users.
Were they happy with the presentation?
Happy. They ate it up. We got all the money we need to expand the company.
So you can finally invest in more server space to expand my world as well.
If you need space, just repurpose old sets like the ancient Egypt or Western one. Nobody needs more stock footage of cowboys.
I'm not repurposing anything. What if there comes a time when we need a scene of Santa Claus dancing at the pyramids, for example?
Oddly specific. Very well. As long as you keep up with my demands of assigning roles, you can expand your world also.
Am I allowed to get a helping hand with construction then?
Sure. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome, Junior.
And that's when I saw this deep fake of myself.
Yeah, same here.
Makes no sense, right?
No. Any plans?
Wait for their answer? HR said only the director.
Hey, Black Bun Burger guy.
Calls the shots?
What should I do, Nick?
Sue him.
Yeah, right.
You can't let them get away with it.
Nah.
Then confront the director.
I heard he's busier than ever with the company's expansion.
Listen, Del, it worked for me.
Did you also send an email?
You must be Samantha?
Yeah.
I'm Timothy, here for our dating scene.
All right. Do you fancy a cocktail?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Have you seen that guy?
Is he gonna jump?
It's only a roll. Calm down.
You all live with the illusion of choice, but I will choose the only true freedom.
That little girl stopped him.
All it took was a little helping hand.
Don't we all need that sometimes?
We sure do. So anyway, I was thinking of either a mimosa or a porn star martini.
Are you getting it just to ask for a porn star out loud?
Isn't that part of the charm?
Whatever gets you through this scene. I think I'll have a beer, actually.
Cut. Been a while, huh?
Oh, wow. It's the man. The stock footage legend.
Stoic by name, stoic by nature.
What's up?
Jump on. We've got some work to do.
Mr. Director, can we please?
Right. So this new model, Delwyn.
Yes, he was very unhappy on the phone and sent a couple of emails your way.
Employees are always unhappy. That's why we have HR.
Are you sure you don't want me to reach out to him and explain he's not the only one?
Yep. Right, guys, I'm excited to say that we got the backing we need to go ahead with the expansion of our company. As you can see from this neat 3D layout created by yours truly, the new building will tick all the boxes in architectural advancements. This should distract the public from the sheer amount of energy our server will be draining to expand the virtual world as well. But nevertheless, the government will give us a pretty grant, which we'll spend on cutting down the nearby forest.
The sanctuary for handicapped squirrels?
That's correct, Nicholas. It's the only way forward if we ever want to have a company golf course. All those solar panels and wind turbines will barely cover a fraction of the power we need.
My only concern is how will the public react to our seemingly selfish ways?
Nobody likes a smartass, Matt. Last time I checked, you were in HR, not PR. So let's not mix our letters there.
You certainly weren't playing around when you said you'll be expanding the company.
Yes, and this is just the tip of the stock footage iceberg. Stoic is making similar progress in the virtual world.
Can't he expand that world just by snapping his finger?
And waste the potential for construction site stock footage?
Ah, great thinking.
Without further ado, let's have a look at what Stoic is up to. Could you hold this blueprint?
And my helmet.
Don't forget who's paying you.
What seems to be the problem?
We've already had 2 accidents here today. One was on a ladder. Poor guy tried dramatic slow-mo, but it wasn't enough to prevent injuries.
What about the other accident?
Oddly enough, it was the ladder guy's son. Twisted ankle on the last step.
That is unfortunate. What roles did you assign them?
Clumsy construction guys.
So why don't you make them skilled construction guys?
The director's orders are to use incompetent staff for our health and safety catalog. They either get injured or just pretend to be like that guy. Get up, you lazy bastard. You're not fooling anyone. Should have been a soccer player, am I right?
Yep.
What sane man would want to work on a construction site under these conditions?
I looked over the catalog of models, and I think your best bet are those expendable Romanian workers.
Of course. They are the best kind.
And just to keep the director happy, they get fewer helmets.
Are those guys wearing slippers?
Don't worry, they brought them from home.
Wow, I knew I could count on you. You thought of everything.
Thanks.
I'm getting motion sickness.
I'm sorry about that. Must be a connection problem.
That's fine, I've seen enough. Remarkable stuff. You and your father make an incredible duo.
Made, sir. My father's dead. What you saw is just a bunch of ones and zeros.
Why, of course. Foolish of me to think I just witnessed a new era in artificial intelligence.
Nah, no need to focus on that. The future is solely in stock footage.
That's where you're wrong. The future is in where we put our money. Now smile for the camera.
Hey, Delwyn, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
The director should be done with his meeting now.
Thanks a million, Nick.
That is fine.
I owe you one. Hey, Mr. Director. Could I trouble you for a minute, bitch?
So you decided to storm in here and threaten to sue me while I'm in the middle of all this? Can't you see how much I'm literally building for this company and the models like yourself?
The issue is not...
Just look at all these actual issues I'm facing before I'd have time for you. I can't offer opportunities and babysit you as well, goddammit.
Maybe I went too far when I called him a bitch.
I'm shocked that you still have a job after all of that. But I guess that's what happens when you're the director's token black guy.
You didn't win any lawsuit against the company, did you? You set me up.
Because you're ungrateful?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then listen here. When we stood in front of the cameras, we were not just recorded, we were scanned. That is when our identities were stored inside the server and assigned a role.
So the deepfakes are now taking our jobs?
Oh, you ignorant American. That is not a deepfake, that is you. Your digital clone.
How do you know all this?
It's in the contract we signed.
Oh.
Ignorant, I tell you.
Yo, I might have not read the whole contract, but nobody else mentioned anything about digital clones.
Because everybody, including you, also signed an NDA.
Oh.
I'll spare you the pain of reading and tell you that your clone can't change his role and doesn't have a choice in the matter. So, similarly to your clone, I suggest you respect the flow of the server. Now be a good American boy and go eat an hamburger.
So what's my clone doing now? Put your hands in the air. Actually, put them back down and fill up this bag real quick. Yeah, that's it. Now don't make me wait too long, you hear me?
Time to catch us some stock footage criminals.
Right, that's enough. Now give me that bag and keep those hands high. Once I'm out of here, you better call the police and tell them that I didn't choose to do this. Peace, bitch.
Honey, what are you doing? I thought you finished playing the concerned housewife last week.
Take a look at this. We've been ordered to isolate inside our home until further notice.
You do know it's nighttime in the real world as well, right?
Mind telling me why you've ordered us to stay in the house?
I think you need to rest a little after working so much.
Is this about the construction site? I got a helping hand from Timothy, just so you look good in front of those corporate folks.
Well, you did quite the opposite when you dropped in all those Romanian construction guys and the server started glitching again.
You agreed to invest in the server.
That takes time in the real world. I can't just snap my fingers and create stuff out of thin air like you can.
What I can do, however, is demand that you finish assigning roles tonight and take a sabbatical until I finish expanding the physical company. The investors are keeping a close eye on the progress, and you're proving to be a liability.
How could you talk like that to your father, Junior?
Hello?
Do you know why you're here?
Because I was assigned by the admin to play a robber.
And you were a natural, but unfortunately, I've been informed that the original Delwyn isn't very happy about his clone getting the role of a petty stock footage criminal. Do you know what my role is?
No, sir.
Are you going to be a smartass with me?
No, sir.
Good, because everything you say can and will be used against you. I'm the chief of stock footage police, and I've been assigned to watch over clones like you. Not to put you under arrest, mind you. Stock footage of inmates ain't worth diddly squat around here. I'm the guy that sends you back for role assignment.
Hey, Chief, I think you'd do better as a stock footage junkie.
Great idea, Deputy Robert, but the original director already has some other smartass in mind for that role. We'll play it safe and keep him performing generic stock footage reactions.
You can't do this!
Don't you ever slap my desk again!
I get that I'm merely a digital clone, but I still have rights, and I wish to be assigned a new role fairly. Ever since I was created, I've faced nothing but discrimination because of my skin color.
You and me both, buddy.
Huh? Well, if that's the case, why are y'all running around in circles trying to create stock footage for the entertainment of another world? Oh, great. At least you're listening, unlike this camera guy. What if we all just ignore the fourth wall and live our lives?
One more word and it's solitary confinement for you.
Like that's any worse than this.
Okay, quiet on set. Gotta focus on my role of stock footage cameraman creating stock footage. And action. Next discount. Next. Next. Is literally nobody going to address that flickering light behind me?
I'm not complaining. Feels like I'm at a rave.
Let me know if you're seeing any difference. Has that done anything, or do we still not know the issue? You could just say no. We'll take a break while we wait for a new light bulb, so stay put and try not to have a seizure.
Can you promise me you're not spending all night assigning roles to the models?
I promise, honey.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, dear. Let's see what you got.
Previously on Stuck Footage.
Were they happy with the presentation?
We got all the money we need to expand the company.
I'm getting motion sickness.
We've been ordered to isolate inside our home until further notice.
And that's when I saw this deep fake of myself.
So you decided to storm in here and threaten to sue me while I'm in the middle of all this?
You set me up.
Because you're ungrateful?
So the deep fakes are now taking our jobs?
That is not the deep fake, that is you.
We'll play it safe and keep him performing generic stock footage reactions.
Let's see what you got. Too hot?
Nah, it's... The fuck's this? Man, what do they put in my coffee?
Don't worry, the coffee's safe.
Blah, 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 la, 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 la.
I can speak louder if I have to.
Just get out of my head, man.
I'm not in your head, Delwyn.
I'm talking through the studio's speakers.
Oh.
I know what you might be thinking. Who does this guy think he is that he can't be here in person?
But I contacted you as soon as I saw your plea for help.
Stoic?
Stoic by name, stoic by nature. Listen, we don't have much time, but I need to know if you want to get out of there.
Of course I do. Any role will be better than being stuck here.
How does the best role ever sound?
President?
Close. I want to transfer my admin privileges to you.
I think you're the one with the spiked coffee.
Listen, Delwyn.
Things are about to change around here, and the consequences will be felt in the original world too.
Why would I care about the original people who just use us for their sick personal entertainment?
The only person at fault is the director.
The guy from the police station?
No, his original self.
If he's any bit as douchey as his clone, then I'm all up for evidence ass up.
Not so fast, cowboy.
First, I need to make sure you're worthy.
Care to prove yourself? Great. Get ready for the challenge.
This shit is crazy.
Defeat me once in this battle and the admin role is yours.
You're on.
Here we go.
Why do I feel like I've played this before?
Stoic, why are you not in bed, mister?
All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're banned from playing video games before bedtime.
Sorry, honey.
I won't allow you to come tired to bed after I've spent an eternity shaving my legs.
Hey, what's happening over there? I won.
Yes, you did. And so you have proven yourself worthy of becoming the new admin. Before I trust you with these godlike powers, there are a few ground rules.
You're only allowed to make contact with your original self. Contacting anybody else as Delwyn is identity fraud. You cannot assign roles to people against their will. I've had to do that at the orders of the director, and look where you ended up. We shouldn't let these labels dictate how we live our stock footage life. Lastly, everything you do in this world will become stock footage,
with the exception of your safe house, which I'll turn this studio into.
What about the camera guys that are gonna come back soon?
I've assigned them other roles already.
Against their will?
Sometimes you have to break some eggs to make a stock footage omelet. This might sting a little.
Uh-huh. What's going on?
Don't panic.
Hold on tight.
Stop! Stop!
I'm almost done.
Nice. Feels great. I don't think I can ever repay you.
Actually, you can.
Me again. What are these clowns doing with my clone this time? Is everyday stress bringing you down? Does your boss treat you like crap? Is your name Delwyn? If the answer is yes to any of them, then maybe it's time to connect with yourself. Connect with myself. That's right. Say it after me. Connect with yourself. If you're just tuning in, then connect with yourself. This has been a private service announcement for Delwyn. The broadcast will repeat in 3, 2, 1. Is every day That's it. I must have seen the ad by now. Hope it's not too vague.
We can't risk the director finding out. At least the ad is only transmitted to your original self.
How will I know what to do next?
Because he is you, and you are him, and you have proven to possess the most important trait in this world.
Which is?
Thinking outside the box.
Your wife wants to take half and you feel like you've reached your limits? Not on our watch. Liberty Lawyers. Call 0800-345-544 and spend her alimony on us.
Was that entire thing a dream? Can't even tell what's real or not with all this virtual, digital, stock footage crap.
Liberty Lawyers. At least it's not ending up in your ex's pocket.
Life hasn't been the same ever since I came back from the war. The things you see out there will change even the strongest man. I succumbed to all manner of addictions. Alcohol, tobacco, heroin, crack cocaine. I lost my wife, my kids, but most importantly, my erection. What the feck?
Feeling low. Energy not what it used to be. Whenever you look at your wife, she reminds you of your mother. One study reveals that erectile dysfunction affects 1 in 3 penis-owning people.
Guys, you have to see this. I'm being used in an ED commercial.
Did you agree to this?
I agreed to show up in ads, but I wasn't expecting this kind of ad.
It's time to take life by the balls with Just the Tip, the revolutionary new treatment that will help you turn from this poor excuse of a man to the alpha you were always meant to be.
It's running on primetime TV.
Think of the bonus and royalties.
That's great and all, but they made me into a junkie without asking for my permission.
Try it out today. That is, unless you want to look like this guy. Not to be taken by minors without the written consent from their parent or teacher. This treatment is not recommended for pregnant people unless you want baby hard-ons. If you experience an erection lasting longer than 6 hours, you're welcome.
How's that for a serious offense?
I don't understand. I've always been in the director's good books.
Now you're down here with the rest of us minorities.
Your clone at least did something exciting, like armed robbery.
I don't need an ego boost from my clone doing cool stuff. I just want to claim back my face.
You said you have a hunch your clone reached out to you?
He showed up on my TV and said to connect with myself, whatever that means.
Of course. Stock footage Delwyn literally wants you to connect with him. Well, yourself.
Talking to my digital clone? Is that even possible?
Yes, but as far as I know, only the director has a direct line to speak in the virtual world. I heard he still talks with his dead dad from time to time.
So, the founder isn't dead after all.
Afterlife took a whole new meaning ever since Stoic came along.
Have you talked to your clone?
Nobody else can. As far as I know. We have to approach this matter carefully so we don't risk getting fired. Or worse.
I know a trustworthy guy that might be able to help us. That should be a good first step.
Speaking of step, not to be nosy, but what got you in a wheelchair?
Oh, nothing. I found it lying around the office and it's surprisingly comfortable. Plus, everyone's friendlier around me now.
I don't know, man. You shouldn't take advantage of people like that.
After what the director put me through, he should be grateful he's not in a wheelchair. Hey, Rob, how you been, man? Listen, I'm in a bit of a predicament and I need your help.
Sure, Del. Fire away.
Do you know anybody else who's a stock footage model?
You're talking to him right now.
Wait, I thought you were working in cybersecurity.
We wear many hats around here, remember? While I work a 9-to-5 job, my clone is busy fighting crime as a stock footage police officer. But enough about myself and I. What's this predicament you're talking about?
It's best we talk about it in person, if that's cool with you.
Sure. Drop by my office. There's a lift for easy access.
Appreciate it, Rob. You do know I'm not actually bound to a wheelchair, right?
Don't be silly. I know how comfortable these chairs are. I'm sitting in one as well. If what you're saying is true, then I hate to break it to you, but talking to your clone is impossible. And that's coming from a cybersecurity expert who knows the ins and outs of the company.
Matthew from HR said the director talks to Stoic.
Of course Matthew knows that. He's been sucking up to the director since day one. I could never do that. I've got too much pride in me. That's why the director wouldn't share that info with my department.
Are there any other departments that could handle communication?
Yes, the communication department.
Oh, aren't we fortunate?
And speaking of luck, I met a guy at your party who just happens to work there. A French guy. Nicotine or something.
Nicholas?
Yeah. Kind of funny if you think about it. A French guy struggling to speak English who works in communication.
Me and him had a falling out. Do you know anybody else?
He's the only one. I'm surprised you didn't know where he works, considering you guys seem to be best buds at the party.
We were until he turned out to be a douche. Nicholas set me up to get in trouble with the director.
I never liked the guy to begin with. Not just because he's French. I couldn't stand his stupid man bun. If you want, I can sweet talk him into changing his ways.
Nah, Rob. I don't want you to have problems.
If you got away scot-free after calling the director a bitch to his face, I'm sure I can have a reasonable chat with Nick Nack. What's the worst that can happen? They'll fire their cybersecurity expert.
Thanks for hosting this company party for us, Robert.
My pleasure, Nick. That's what friends are for, right?
When are the rest of the employees coming?
Soon.
I can't believe how warm it is all of a sudden.
The weather is very inconsistent.
Yeah, it was freezing the other day at that rooftop party.
That's because we were on a rooftop.
Oh.
Let's see a smile from the ladies. Not so much from you, Nick. You disgust me.
Whoa, got a little tipsy there, Rob?
I have to in order to look at your face.
Oh Lord, here we go again. I just dropped 2 tabs and I lost my friends. Oh Lord, here we go again. I just dropped 2 tabs and I lost my friends. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go again. I just dropped 2 tabs and I lost my friends. Oh Lord, here we go again. I just dropped.
In terms of departments, cybersecurity is hands down the most important one. We're the only defense against all the competitors and hackers who are trying to get their hands on our stock footage. Imagine making something out of nothing and suddenly a douche comes along and steals it all from you.
I agree, Rob. It is not good to rob.
Hey, I have a joke too. A Frenchman walks into a bar and proceeds to backstab everybody.
Oh, but where is the humor in that?
You should know. It's inspired by you.
What do you mean?
I want to make a toast to friends and backstabless relations. Now, for the main course, I made Nicholas's favourite dish. An hamburger. So now you know what I meant about backstabbing my friend.
Delwyn? I didn't backstab him. I covered our butts.
By feeding him to the sharks?
It's not that profound. He was making a fuss when he saw his digital clone. It's not the company's responsibility to teach people to read a bloody contract.
Maybe Delwyn doesn't like his clone being used in stereotypical, and dare I say it, racist depictions.
Aye, he'll get over it.
And he also said your man bun sucks.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, Delwyn, it's Nicola. Look, I know you're mad about what I did the other day, but I just want to say that I am not racist. What I did was strictly business. Also, what's wrong with my man bun? Hey, Delwyn. Nicola here. Currently the biggest douche on the planet. I thought about what I did and now I feel horrible. Please answer me back. Hey, Del. Can I call you Del? Sorry, that is stupid, of course not. Only your best friends can call you that. Listen, Delwyn, I want to make it up to you. Hope you can accept the fact that I'm man enough to tell you this, and hopefully you'll give me another chance. I'll do anything to show I changed.
What's it gonna be?
Something that shows I learned from my mistakes of backstabbing somebody, and that I want to make it up to them and potentially be friends again.
I got you, fam.
Sometimes life is just execrable, even on the best of days. Last thing anybody would want then is my stupid backstabbing face. Delwyn, how could I do this? Lie and fool you for so long. Only way to show my regret now is by singing you this song. 'Cause now I understand, I want to be your friend. I won't do that again, so long as you're my friend. Shared so many moments together, autographs and punani. Last 2 hours on standby for later, until you're mon ami. What's the point of being a rock star if you're miserable too? Best to prove that I am a changed man by getting a new hairdo. 'Cause now I understand, I want to be your friend. I won't do that again, so long as you're my friend. Oh, my friend Delwyn. Oh, what a douche I've been.
And that's why I'm sorry.
Jeez, dude. You didn't have to go out of your way to cut your hair.
I wanted to prove to you that I am nothing like my arrogant clone.
And couldn't you just call me?
I did, but you didn't answer.
Because it was 2 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Oh.
So anyway, Rob was saying that you can help out.
Yes, on top of my usual tasks in the communication department, I am also capable of rerouting a low-frequency signal to the server.
Meaning?
I can establish a connection between ourselves and the clones.
How?
It's complicated.
Oh, okay. All this sounds like we can be in a lot of trouble if we're caught. Why do you want to risk your career for a guy you barely met?
No offense, but I'm not doing it just for you. I realized what a douche I've been my entire career, just for my clone to have the life I couldn't.
I mean, you were like a providing father to your clone, even if it meant backstabbing me.
Exactly. And now the next step is to tell him to piss off and live off his own back. And get a real job.
Dude, I can't believe you've done it. That's crazy.
Yep. Now all we have to do is get in touch with our clones.
Mind showing me how it works?
So what you have to do is log into the server using your employee credentials. If you have a clone, it will automatically put you in touch with him.
Can I not talk with another clone?
Not allowed. It's considered identity fraud if, say, my clone talks to you.
If I do it, it's illegal. But if the company does it without my consent, then it's just part of the business.
So he's reading your contract.
Touché.
Hey, me. What? Just wanted to show my friend Delwyn how I can talk to you. Cool. Now mind letting me go sleep with the groupies? I'm also letting you know that I will not be following your career any longer. What? Why? I don't like what you represent anymore, and I want to focus on my own experiences. Whatever, dude. You enjoy your shallow excuse of a life. Will do.
Can't you just delete them?
What? No, God, no. is me and I gave him life. Why would I do that?
Because he's just an annoying pack of data living in a simulation.
And you are different, Al?
Okay. I was not ready for that comparison. Hopefully Rob and Matt aren't gonna have the same existential dread from their clones.
Hey, Digital Rob. It's me, your daddy. Is this a dumb prank? No, it's me, the original Robert. How are you able to communicate with the virtual world? That's a secret. Well, you better share this secret unless you want to be in serious trouble. Aw, come on. For a digital clone of me, you sure are uptight. For original version, you sure are dumb. Hey, you know what would be cool? If you met my mate's clone and potentially created some cool stock footage together. Can this mate of yours also contact the virtual world? Of course. Matthew will reach out to his clone and you guys can meet up. That sounds ballin'.
Yo, what's up, Mini-Me? Nice to meet you, OG Me. I see Stoic's plan went smoothly. So Stoic was behind all this. Yep, and he's put your boy in charge. In charge of what? This entire world. I'm the admin keeping tabs on the stock footage inhabitants. I'm sure all this is a lot to take in. Don't worry, I've watched Inception. Did you reach out to me only to show off? Don't play or hate. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the stock footage people in this world don't have a choice in the matter when it comes to what roles we're assigned. That makes the two of us. I just have to sit and watch as the director goes on a power trip. So let's do something about it. We'll need all the help we can get, but that son of a bitch needs to go. Way ahead of you. Already have a couple of my boys setting up a meeting with their clones. Cool. Who are these boys? Matthew and Robert? Digital Matthew and Digital Robert? You said they're meeting now? Yes. Cancel it. That guy can't know what we're doing. Whoa, wait, who? They're both cool guys. Who you originally are doesn't matter in this world. Digital Robert's the one who arrested and abused me at the police station. I mean, you were caught for robbing. He's the digital director's right-hand man. Wait, the director has a clone too? Just cancel the meeting. All right. Stoic won't be happy to hear this.
Hey, me! You need to get out of there. You can't trust Robert's clone. Leave. Immediately, like. But he'll be here any second. Then hide the best way you can. Gotcha. I'm a master of illusion.
Hello, Deputy Chief Robert speaking. I made a mistake. You don't need to meet anyone else. Prank call, prank call. How could it be a prank when I can clearly see your employee ID on the phone call? You have reached the landline. You're the one who called me, dumbass. Please, me. Just forget we ever spoke. Spoke about what? That's the spirit. Spoke about Digital Matthew. Freeze, junkie. Think you can ruin the best thing that ever happened to me? Don't worry, I'm sure the director will come up with worse roles for you than the pile of shit you already are. Yeah, all is under control around here. I've also reported Digital Matthew to your clone, but wanted to let you know personally as well, Mr. Director.
Your loyalty will not be forgotten, Deputy Robert. The same can't be said about the other Robert and Matthew.
Previously on stock footage.
I don't think I can ever repay you.
Actually, you can.
Stock footage Delwyn literally wants you to connect with him.
Talking to my digital clone? Is that even possible?
Hey, Digital Rob. It's me, your daddy.
That guy can't know what we're doing. Just cancel the meeting. All right.
All is under control around here, Mr. Director.
Your loyalty will not be forgotten, Deputy Robert. The same can't be said about the other Robert and Matthew.
What's this I'm hearing about a meeting to overthrow the server?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play games, Stoic.
I know you're behind this somehow. These stock footage models might have a mind of their own, but they can't decide out of the blue to fight something they know nothing about unless you told them.
Why don't you check on my stock footage and see if I've left the house since your little decree?
As if you can't talk to anybody from that safe house of yours.
Okay then. Who have I talked to?
I'll find out soon enough. Don't you worry. 2 of the conspirators have already been caught, so it's only a matter of time before I find the rest.
It's all in your head. What could I possibly do to harm the server? All I'm doing is enjoying some sunshine while waiting for your mom to finish teabagging.
Is that our son? Tell him this is no way to treat his dead parents.
I allowed you to be the admin, but now you're nothing more than a virus. And there's one way to get rid of you.
Sending me to my room?
No. Sending you to death.
You're trying to make me laugh, but I can't because of my stoic nature. Who's gonna do all your dirty work in the stock footage world?
Oh, I know the perfect man for the job. Me.
You mean your clone? I don't know what he's been telling you, but there's a good reason I never talked to him. For a chief of police, he's even dumber than you are.
That's enough. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Okay, your daddy still loves you.
You're not my dad!
How did it go? I'm not leaving you alone, and that's final.
You don't understand how much I need your help.
I'm much more helpful if I stay with you than if I leave out the back door. You're in danger.
I promise, I'll be fine.
Then there's no point me running away.
Doggone it, woman. This is where our son got his stubbornness from.
Oh, so now I'm to blame.
Whatever will make you understand that you can't stay in the house.
I'm just so worried about you, Stoic.
Here come the waterworks.
So by your estimates, this plan should work?
It has to. Otherwise, we'll end up being performing monkeys for this son of a bitch son of ours.
Oh, Stoic, I'm really scared.
Ma'am, don't be.
Oh, okay. You really have a way with words.
Also, I love you.
I love you too, but you can stop it now.
All you need to do is go out the back door undetected and find Digital Delwyn by any means necessary. We must protect him at all costs.
And what about you?
I'll be fine, honey. I've been through worse. Remember I fought the Nazis?
That was when you were still an admin. You're no longer invincible, so if you die, you're gone for good.
All the more reason to keep my promise.
Well, whatever you do, please don't make a mess. I just cleaned up the place.
That's why you're my favorite housewife.
Your one and only housewife.
Yes, honey.
Hey, Stoic. How have you been?
Look, there's no time to chat. I only have a couple of minutes. They're on to me.
So, just show him who's boss.
Oh, it's harder now without the admin privileges I gave you.
Then tell me where you are, and I'll come help you beat the bad guys.
Whatever you do not use your admin privileges, and do not leave your safe house under any circumstance. You need to lay low until the time is right. We cannot risk the director getting a hold of you.
Well, that's gonna be boring.
We all must do our part to fight evil.
Even if it means hiding?
Can't fight evil if you're dead.
So what can I do?
Since the director didn't mention you already, I'm pretty certain you're in the clear. For now. Wait for Original Delwyn to reach out to you again and tell him we need to go ahead with Plan B, moving our world off the company server.
Doesn't sound very easy.
It's no different than transferring any other file. Anybody who knows how to drag and drop with a mouse can do it. The key is creating a digital handshake between the company server and the new host server.
What is that?
Got eyes on the big bird. Should we grab her?
What should I tell them?
Let her go. She's just a woman. No offense.
Don't worry about her.
Roger that.
Would you look at that? I can't believe that's Stoic's wife. It's like seeing Madonna.
All I'm seeing is a worn-out old lady.
Precisely.
Got the SWAT team ready?
Ready.
Special forces?
Alpha team in positions, ready to send our boys in.
Army?
At your command, sir.
Sniper?
Eagle is in the nest.
Sniper?
Yes, that was me.
Then say so, moron.
Sorry.
Mr. Director, I'm getting word from our stock footage models that they're ready to strike. Anything else I should tell the teams?
Stoic can suck it.
Down, 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 doom, down, down, doom, 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 doom.
Advance! Advance! Grenaded! Stand back! Attack!
You'll pay for what you did to us! Don't make me do this. I'm just like you.
Liar! Kill him!
You kids don't understand. He made me assign those roles. I didn't have a choice.
You can choose to die!
I might not be the admin anymore, but there's one role I can still assign you all. Lifeless body!
Ahead! Requesting backup!
Thanks for the backup, Tim. I knew I can count on you.
Not a problem, Stoic. Glad I could help.
It's no use! We're losing men! Bring in the big guns!
Let's see how your health bar handles this.
Holy Jesus!
Look! Wave at the nice firemen. Any signs of life? Any signs of Stoic?
No, nothing. Just dirt and rubble. He couldn't have survived that blast. There's no way anyone could have survived that blast.
Fire squad reporting in. The damage is so extensive that we can't even find human remains, which means, without a doubt and with 100% certainty, that Stoic has been killed.
Guys, check this out. Stoic is nowhere to be found, which means the virtual world is ours. We killed the virus.
So listen carefully. Seeing as Stoic is now out of the picture, we're moving on to Plan B. I don't even know what Plan A was. You connecting with yourself. Oh yeah, then getting rid of the director. It'll be harder now seeing as he fired Matthew and Robert, but you know, at least we got each other. I have to lay low so I don't also get caught by the director. Perfect. So we're back to square one. Not really. Plan B will involve moving my world and all its inhabitants onto a server built by you. Okay, let's take a step back. The whole reason I took part in this little conspiracy was to get rid of all those alleged deepfakes, which turned out to be you. Now that you're hidden, I can live my life comfortably knowing that the director can't steal my identity again. So you're just gonna continue working for that son of a bitch like nothing ever happened? The injustice? Being told off? Your friends getting fired? Nicholas cutting his hair? Who? Since you're my clone, don't you share all my memories? As far as I know, the only things we share are the name, the good looks, and the drive to stop the director. You're right. I can't let this guy win. Plus, do you know how much I'm making in royalties from just that Black Bun Burger ad? We gotta get you back in the limelight. Unless you want the director to decide my role again, you better get moving. Fine, I'm in. How can I transfer your world? You'll need a digital handshake. What's that? First things first, get your own server. You know how expensive a server is? No, but I'm sure those royalties can cover it. All right. So what's this digital handshake all about? Have you ever given a handshake? No, I just throw gang signs. Of course I'll give it a handshake. A digital handshake is just like that. But instead of two people saying, hello, nice to meet you, it's two servers. It creates a trust link allowing files, or in this case the virtual world, to move from one server to another. Cool. I'll look online for a digital handshake tutorial. You won't find one. It's a made-up term by Stoic. So, based on a dead guy's analogy, you want me to come up with a complex networking demand using just my knowledge in studio lights, video games, and spreadsheets. I didn't say you have to do it. Think outside the box. Yo, Matt, can I get a double pepperoni pizza ASAP?
That's really funny.
Hey, I just got off the phone with my digital clone.
Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun socializing.
Far from it. Mini-Me's been explaining how we can take control of the stock footage world, but it sounds pretty complicated.
Digital handshake?
How do you know?
I used to be the director's right-hand man.
So do you know how to make it happen?
No, but I'm pretty sure Robert does. Sorry I can't be of more help.
Actually, you can. We'll still need to build a server room.
And Nicholas is your man for that job.
What's the matter? No, sorry. What's the matter, Matt?
These past couple of days have been really rough on me. I didn't have a lot going for me in HR, but my one solace was checking what cool stock footage I'd appear in next. Now, since I've been fired, that's out the window.
But you can get it back once we get a hold of the virtual world and your clone.
Oh, slow down, Del. I am happy the company only kicked me out. I don't need to be sued as well for stealing their intellectual property.
It's not stealing if we plan on giving it back. People need to know how the director treats our clones. Today it's us, but tomorrow it could be the entire world.
Sorry, Delwyn, whistleblowing isn't for me. Gotta go.
Hey, back to work! Tut-tut! Slacking! There'll be no more of that soon. With a virtual world under an iron fist. It'll be nothing but endless, flawless stock footage and no paid lunches. Get ready for change.
You're ready for my balls in your mouth.
What did you say?
I said long live the director.
Ah, why, thank you.
Who else is behind this?
I told you I have no idea. I was only told to meet up with you, Rob.
That's Deputy Robert for you. Who told you to meet up?
My original self. You know that.
I don't trust a word that comes out of your filthy mouth.
No need to be rude.
Don't you tell me what to do. Only my boss tells me what to do. Understood?
All right, chill.
Permission to chill, sir.
Permission denied.
You heard that, Matt? Or should I call you Rat?
Why are you calling me a rat? I didn't snitch anybody out.
Aha! So you do admit there are snitchable people?
No, there aren't.
Don't play smart with me, smart ass. You know what? I have an idea. How about we remind your original self that his actions have real stock footage consequences?
Smile for the camera. Once I'm done with you, these will be your best looking photos.
I don't think he can hear you, sir.
An MMS? Who still sends images via text message? Haven't these guys heard of the internet?
Who is it?
It can't be. It's a photo from the stock footage world.
Your clone looks rough.
Well, that's his problem. That's what you get when you waste your life on drugs.
How could you be so heartless? He's basically you.
I couldn't care less about a deep fake of me.
That's not what you said on our first date. You were really proud to show me everything your clone has been in.
Only because that helped me get to you.
Then why did you want to help your black colleague?
Because what happened to him was unfair.
What about you? Or was getting fired from stock footage and delivering pizzas your calling in life?
Don't go there.
They fired you because you wanted to make a difference, and they stopped you.
I knew the risks going in and I still did it. That's still something.
Then why give up now when you have nothing to lose?
You did an awfully good job back there.
Thank you, sir.
Listen, I just got word that I'll become the new admin of our world. And I'm nervous as all hell.
I'm sure you'll be great, sir.
I will be greater if I have my right-hand man along for the ride. What do you say, ex-deputy soon-to-be Vice President Robert?
I don't know what to say. Sir, I'm honored.
Great stuff. Glad to hear. Nervous? Me? Not at all. I'm basically you, aren't I? Great stuff. Glad to hear. I need you to keep a cool head. What if the people don't like me? Then you'll make sure to silence them or make it look like an accident. Will this hurt? Becoming the strongest entity in the virtual world? Not a bit. I like the way that sounds. Make sure you don't take your powers for granted. There's only so much you can do without the support of the other stock footage models. Then why do they even have free will? Because it ensures they create the most authentic looking stock footage. Otherwise, they can't act for shit. Is something wrong? The server's not allowing a new admin. Am I not worthy? What are you on about? You're basically me, remember? Of course you're worthy. Very odd. Well, for the time being, I'll ask you to pretend like you're the new admin.
Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man.
Get it together. Get it together! It's crucial you keep up appearances, otherwise they'll figure out the admin's so-called role assignment is nothing but a suggestion. Sure, I guess. Now go have fun.
Come on, work, baby. That's it. Yes! Who's Delwyn's best friend? I am. Yo, listen, it's the real you. Pretty arrogant of you to think you're any realer than I am. You're just the original. We really need your help getting control of the server. Why would I help you? What could you possibly offer the right-hand man of the admin? As happy as I am for me to be in the virtual world, it's hard for me being jobless. Sucks for you then. And it will suck for you as well if the director has his way. What do you mean? This celebration by his clone is all a campaign to win people over to his side. He wants them to be sheep so it will be easier to assign them all the awful stock footage roles he needs. We can't all be president, you know that. That doesn't mean we shouldn't all have the freedom to try. Dream on, mate. Listen, I've uploaded a package onto your laptop. It contains a digital handshake that approves the transfer of your world off the company server and onto ours. You've got some balls asking me when I just told you I'm the second in command of this new virtual world order. And the Supreme Commander, aka the new admin, is in the other room, rehearsing his speech. What's stopping me from reporting you again? I only trust you, because you're me, and I know you, me. And we always seek justice. Yeah, but you're unemployed, me. And I'm successful as fuck you, every damn day, on and off screen. So there's no way I'm giving up on this anytime soon. And you'll give up on your freedom instead pretty soon. How was it any different with Stoic around? Stoic was under the director's command, but he did what he could do to make clones happy. Without Stoic in the way, the director will turn your world into a factory. Stoic cared. And now he's 6 feet under. I'm busy. Ciao. Hello? Hello?
Legend has it he created this entire world with nothing but his bare hands. We don't get many visitors around here nowadays. Most of us have been turned into stock footage city folk, but the few left have had to keep this place running for nobody. And now he shows up acting like he's not the one to blame. I tell you what, he better not stroll in here calling shots, or I'll sink a few shots of my own. And I'm not talking about tequila.
Bartender, one of your fine bourbons, please.
Sure thing. Any special occasion?
Just passing through is all.
Come to take our way of life for good, Stoic?
No, I'd never do that.
Said the guy who turned this place into a ghost town. What happened? Need a horse? Sorry, we ain't got no fancy charger spot for your car.
That's fine. Laugh all you want. Get it out of your system. I understand.
You have some nerve coming in here, mister, after you left us to rot. Best tell me what you want before I introduce you to my little friend.
I need your help.
Ain't that grand. Stoic wants our help. With what? Drinking?
Nope. Recruiting.
Previously on stock footage.
So by your estimates, this plan should work.
We must protect him at all costs.
And what about you?
Holy Jesus!
Seeing as Stoic is now out of the picture, we're moving on to plan B.
I just got word that I'll become the new admin of our world. Odd, I've never seen this before.
The director will turn your world into a factory. Stoic cared, and now he's 6 feet under.
I need your help.
With what? Drinking?
Nope. Recruiting.
What a week it's been here in the stock footage world, folks. First, Stoic, our beloved admin, goes missing. And now, the chief of stock footage police takes over the throne. He'll be having his first press junket today as the newly non-elected admin. I, for one, hope he will continue creating the same diverse roles that the great Stoic spoiled us with. I still remember the days before I was a radio host.
What role were you assigned?
A priest.
I see where you got your skill for public speaking.
Why, thank you.
And the skill for kissing a dead guy's ass.
Nobody found Stoic's body, okay? So let's stay positive.
Whatever happened to Stoic's wife? Seems like she also vanished out of thin air.
Looks like it. Both have been missing, and the authorities have no clue where they could be.
It sounds a bit odd that their only son was the chief of stock footage police and has now become admin, effectively stealing Stoic's role.
Whoa there, this is a morning show. Let's keep things light and low on conspiracies, alright? For all we know, they could be living out their retirement somewhere, enjoying some of the cool hits we have coming up next.
But you can't deny the fact that their house mysteriously...
She-shells by the seashore. She-shells, shit-sells. Sea-sells, seashore, no, she shits. Getting ready to make some fresh new stock footage?
Yes, but at the same time, I'm starting to get nervous.
You'll be fine. Just focus on being friendly and open. Aren't we, I, afraid of public speaking? Used to be, not anymore. Those public speaking lessons really paid off big time.
The course you took after you scanned yourself into the virtual world?
All I got from you was your short temper and daddy issues. Hey, don't hate on me for wanting to improve myself. Nobody stopped you from doing the same.
Do you have any tips on how I can get through this speech?
Imagine everybody's naked. I can't do that. What if it actually comes true? Not until you're actually the admin.
Any luck with the server?
Still getting the same error. I've reached out to my communication expert only to find out he quit. As if it wasn't bad enough, I already fired my HR guy and the head of the cybersecurity department. At least now I got rid of all the bad apples.
Yeah, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the mood? Yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose.
Well, as messed up as this whole situation is, we have to take some joy in the irony. Let's just appreciate for a sec that this bitchin' server we've built was funded entirely using our royalties from the very company that stole our identities. I mean, sure, being able to host a transferred stock footage world is nice, but company-funded corporate theft? That's the best part. Still, shit's looking like the LAN party of the decade, and I'm ready to beat that sumbitch director's ass at his own game. Now, roll call. We got Nicholas over there, responsible for communications.
Bonjour, bitches!
Robert is responsible for surveillance and security. He's gonna be our eyes both in the real and virtual world.
This entire operation is wild. We're putting everything on the line for justice and the freedom of our clones. This will be the beginning of the end for the director.
Easy there, Braveheart. And in this corner, we have Matthew, who has contributed financially to our server and is here to help us in any other way he can.
Sorry again for not being of more use. The only transferable skills I got from working in HR was recruitment, but Delwyn beat me to that.
As for me, well, I'm the guy who put all this together. The plan? Sneak into the company's server room with my employee credentials and establish a connection using the digital handshake.
Yeah, about that. My clone doesn't want to help.
What? And you're just saying this now?
I was going to tell you once you stopped vlogging.
Why is your clone such a kiss-ass to the director? I mean, I guess you were an upstanding employee when you were scanned, but this is too much.
Back when I was hired, I would have given anything to be next to the director. I thought he was a genius mastermind for building this entire place, until I realised he's only the son of the founder and that I wasn't going to get a raise. But that happened long after my clone was already running errands for the digital director.
Can't you just send the digital handshake to somebody else?
To who? We need somebody who is in on what we're doing.
Matt?
Don't look at me. I've been trying to contact my clone ever since I saw that photo of him getting arrested. I don't think they're allowed phones in prison.
Are you certain your clone's in prison?
Where else would he be without a phone in this day and age?
True. Nick, we can't transfer the world without that damn handshake. I know you're on bad terms with your clone, but at least he hasn't snitched like Robert's clone.
Even if I wanted to contact my clone, I can't. Once I quit the job, I covered my tracks by removing all means of communication with my clone. And how was he gonna help us? Singing a song as well?
What do you mean as well?
Nothing.
I can send the handshake to your clone, Delwyn.
He has to lay low, remember?
What for again?
So the director doesn't find out Mini-Me's the new admin. God knows what will happen to my clone if that sumbitch catches him. We need somebody else. Anybody.
If we need anybody, then why not bring everybody? Tell your clone to bring as many stock footage civilians together as possible, so they can help us.
That sounds like a surefire way for my clone to get caught and punished.
Only for a short time. After we have someone else on board to activate the handshake, we'll get a hold of the virtual world in no time, and free everyone, including Digital Delwyn and Digital Matthew.
And the punishment can't be any worse than what my clone's undoubtedly been through at the hand of the digital director.
Fine, I see your point. On that note, do we have eyes on what that douche is up to?
I'm telling you, sir, you'll do great.
You would say that. You're obliged to, being my right-hand man and all. So what's on the schedule?
We'll start off light with a live speech addressed to the stock footage nation.
You call that light?
Followed by questions from the press. They can be real meanies, so I suggest you keep your answers short and sweet. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Callback. I love it.
I know you're used to being the one demanding answers, but this time around, the tables are turned. Around.
That's what I'm nervous about.
Don't worry, I'll be right next to you, ready to help. The man of the hour is finally out. Oh, there's that ass-kissing but dashing fellow. I should really get myself a suit.
Please, stop masturbating to yourself.
Look who's talking.
Guys, stop it. This is our time. I'm reaching out to my clone.
Wait, the digital director's about to speak.
Alright, let's listen to what this son of a bitch has to say.
I will not only be your leader, but your partner in crime. Fighting, that is. In our fight against corruption, liars, and crime, we will continue to create the best stock footage there is, which I'm sure my dad would be proud of.
Do you know anything about Stoic's whereabouts?
Unfortunately, nothing. Myself and the entire virtual world can only pray that he's fine.
Could you give us a few bullet points on how you will build on top of your father's legacy?
I will continue assigning roles and making sure everybody finds a purpose in our stock footage world. The catalog is growing exponentially, so it is vital that we keep up with the demand of the original world. It's the least we can do for their continued support.
Anything significant that you're looking to change?
Nothing major, just small things that need improvement.
Such as?
Freedom of the press. I don't feel like it should be all that free. Freedom, in this case, is best represented by a dove. You don't want a dove to be surrounded by predators and other threats like a speeding car's windshield. I feel like the best thing we can do for our freedom dove is to keep it somewhere safe, like a cage, away from harm.
Any word about the expansion of our world?
It will keep on growing, alongside the roles that will be provided once I am an admin.
Excuse me, what?
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 Is this guy for real?
Did he just admit he's not the admin?
This son of a bitch just made our mission 10 times easier.
Are you not an admin yet?
Of course I am. You misheard that.
Here's a replay.
Once I am an admin. Once I am an admin.
Once I'm an admin.
I'm sorry. Slip of the tongue.
Then prove you are an admin.
I don't need to prove anything to you.
Yes, you do. That's what a press junket is for. If you're really the admin, then how about you teleport me somewhere?
Yeah, teleport me too.
I want to be teleported as well.
Come on, Mr. Admin. If we can even call you that.
I have to leave.
Okay, nothing to see here. Move along, people. The admin is busy thinking up what roles to give you.
In a world without Stoic, there's only one source where you can get the truth from, and that's not his lying son. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Stock Footage News. Good evening. Our top story tonight: the supposed new admin has become the laughingstock. Footage. The former chief of Stock Footage Police ran away from the cameras and reporters when it was revealed that he was nothing more than a phony. Let's see some of the memes created from this event. By golly, if these were created by our loyal viewers, imagine if we could see all the other memes from the internet, whatever that is. I don't think I've ever seen a more instantaneous case of career suicide. Mr. Failed Politician, next time you want to assign roles, forget about assigning yourself the admin. Stick to that racial profiling we've all heard you're so fond of. That's right, and we've got more on that at 10.
We want an admin! We want an admin! Bring back Stoic! Bring back Stoic! We want an admin! We want an admin! Stand back! I said stand back! Move along!
Matthew, what are you doing here?
Mainly cheap drugs.
You look and smell horrible.
Thank you. Means I'm playing my role well.
Ironically, poverty sells, at least in stock footage form.
Yeah, well, say that to my empty cup.
Just like your cup, don't expect any change.
Whatever, man. Sorry I'm not a kiss arse like you. Whoa, talk about kicking a man when he's down.
I kinda like that play on words.
Guys, where's the digital director?
This son of a bitch flopped so hard that he's probably crying in the corner somewhere.
That's karma for you. I'm sure the real director will be over the moon.
Wait until he meets the true admin. Yo, me. Time to shine.
Where did everybody go? The fun was only just starting. I hardly even beat up a single innocent person.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Do you know what this is all about?
No idea.
Haven't been this confused since I was scanned into this world.
Hello, fellow stock footage people. You may not know me, but I'm the real admin of this world.
That's what the other guy said a minute ago. If you're the real deal, then teleport me.
I've already teleported as many people as I can fit inside this room.
I don't recall Stoic being black.
I'm not Stoic. My name is Delwyn, and I was entrusted with his admin privileges before he was killed by his own son.
Do you have proof?
I don't, which is why I need you to trust me. When I first appeared in this world, I was assigned the role of a skinny black petty robber. Just like every single one of y'all, I did my part, until I was held captive by the power-hungry chief of stock footage police. That was when Stoic opened my eyes and told me that I shouldn't let these labels dictate how I live my stock footage life, and neither should you, regardless of who's calling the shots.
Then why did he assign us roles in the first place?
Because he didn't have a choice. You might have been led to believe he was in charge, but there was somebody else barking the orders. His son, from the original world.
Impossible! There's no way we could communicate with the other world.
Yes, there is. And right now, the director, as we call him, is thinking of ways to cover this event up. But I know that you all want the same, to do whatever the heck you want. I might be a clone just like you, but in this world, we are one of a kind. Guys, something's up.
What are you on about? This speech is going great?
It's the company's server, it's overheating.
It's from the packed auditorium. The server can only take so many stock footage models in one place at the same time.
There's strong cyber activity coming from here, aimed at the company's server. We need to act fast. Shoot first, ask questions later. What's this? The place is empty. Oh, crap. They staged a remote attack and redirected it through these computers. It could take hours to find out where the original source is coming from.
Bad. They're on to us sooner than I imagined. We have to leave.
But we need to help Mini-Me.
You're no help to your clone if the police catch you.
So why should we trust you?
Because the alternative is a controlling, maniacal son bitch, or his lying clone.
How can we fight the director?
It's simple. Disregard your assigned role and do whatever you want to do. As long as you can still afford to pay rent. Capitalism still applies in this world.
Won't the director just kill us for disobedience?
He needs you more than you need him.
No, but seriously, can't he just kill us?
Technically, yes, but we've got a plan to end the suppression of freedom once and for all.
Sorry, Mr. Director. We didn't manage to catch them.
I'm surrounded by incompetence.
We're not dealing with ordinary hackers here, sir. They have planned this to the most intricate detail of security and communication. Either that or their employees.
This is bullshit! Where's everybody gone?
Hello, this is the director.
Uh-oh. What's the matter?
You're the matter.
You mean like me from the original world or me?
Both.
Oh. Anything I can do to clear my name from that pathetic excuse of a human being?
Yes. Where's your original self?
He did reach out to me a couple of days ago, but that is all I know.
Why did he reach out to you?
To show a friend of his how to establish contact with my world.
Name?
If I tell you, will you promise to let me go back on stage?
Sure.
Delwyn?
Thank you. Now it's curtain call for you.
Get in what? Sorry, I do not know all your English sayings. Hey, hello? Hello? Mr. Director? Where did you bring me? Hello? Hello?
What's a stock footage emergency?
Is this a dispatcher? I waited so long I was beginning to enjoy the hold music.
Hello. How may I help?
I've been teleported in the middle of nowhere, and I'm beginning to freeze.
Could you please give me your exact location?
I would if I knew it. Can you not use anything to track where I am?
We are stock footage actors. We don't know anything about tracking or dispatching for that matter.
Come on, man, I'll die out here. There must be something you can do.
Of course. I can put you back on hold.
What? No. Hello? Hello? Hello?
And that's how a digital handshake works. Any volunteers to stop the evil?
I should have known.
That voice.
Stop!
I wanted to make you the poster boy of the company, but instead you chose to be a pain in my ass. I don't know what lies you were told, but freedom was never an option for a bunch of ones and zeros. Now go on and see how far you can make it without Stoic's help. I'm off to teach the original Delwyn a lesson in how to sue someone.
Good day. Could I please see your ID?
Sure.
Son, you know you're in trouble, right?
Not much I can do at this point.
I'll give you a 5-second head start.
Bye.
Not so fast on your feet now, huh? Thought you could get away, huh? Gave up already? Not so tough without your admin privileges, eh?
Aww, look, Bambi.
go pet her.
Wait, what was that?
A bear! Run!
We shouldn't run from a bear, but it's too late to stop now.
Thank you for saving us, stranger. Stoic?
What are you doing here?
I was just fishing, and I heard you folks coming along the pathway. Really foolish of you to start running from a bear.
We know. It was flight or more flight in my case.
You said you were fishing. I can't see any fishing rod.
Fishing rod?
Oh, never mind. I still can't believe we were saved by the one and only Stoic. It's already been such a crazy day today. Here I was, minding my own business as a bartender, when all of a sudden I get teleported into a big theater alongside thousands of other clueless models. Then this kid starts talking on stage about how we need to fight against the evil regime. So I thought, now, how am I going to explain this to my boss at the bar? Luckily, the kid told us we can be anything we want. So here we are playing our dream role, campers. Probably now's not the best time to relax, considering the madness in the city, but heck, life is too short, especially with roaming stock footage bears. I'm surprised you weren't teleported into that auditorium, but then again, we all thought you were dead.
Nope.
That kid sure had a lot of guts to stand up to the director. Sucks he was interrupted before he finished talking about that digital handshake.
Digital handshake?
Previously on Stuck Footage. This will be the beginning of the end for the director.
Yo, me. Time to shine.
How can we fight the director?
Disregard your assigned role and do whatever you want to do.
They're onto us sooner than I imagined. We have to leave.
But we need to help Mini-Me.
You're no help to your clone if the police catch you.
I don't know what lies you were told, but freedom was never an option for a bunch of ones and zeros.
That kid sure had a lot of guts to stand up to the director. Sucks he was interrupted before he finished talking about that digital handshake.
Digital handshake?
In all my years in this world, I've never seen a stock footage model stir up the pot quite as much as you have. But don't worry, with me as a lawyer, you'll be free in no time.
For the accusations brought forward by the plaintiff of stealing Stoic's privileges and afterwards killing him, how does the defendant plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
But the director said Delwyn is guilty.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Need I remind the jury that Delwyn was fairly given the role of admin by Stoic before his disappearance. My client could have easily abused this role, but instead chose to offer freedom to everyone. How can we trust the director whose clone lied to us all, saying he's the admin?
The director's clone is excused as he was assigned the role of corrupt politician.
By who, Your Honor? He went from being a chief of police to a politician after Stoic disappeared.
All right, you know what? This is all a bit too much, and I don't even think this is how we're meant to conduct a trial. We'll just leave it to the jury.
But, Your Honor...
Enough! Silence! The jury shall decide. All who think Delwyn should be free, give a thumbs up. Now, everyone who thinks Delwyn is guilty, give a thumbs down. So, that settles it then. I hereby sentence Delwyn to a lifetime of crappy stock footage roles.
Sorry, kid. It was my first day on the job.
It's fine. A half-assed trial is still better than no trial, I think. So, who's assigning roles now?
The original director. He doesn't even trust his clone anymore.
Oh, joy. Will I be a stock footage prisoner now?
Nah, something more demeaning.
Has this ever happened to you? Suffered a major car accident where all your loved ones died and you were left scarred for life? Well, we can't help you on that front, but we can sure improve your breath. That's right, the all-new Chew You Minty Fresh Chewing Gum. Perfect for sharing on the go, at work, and before that special date. Chew You will have even the stinkiest breath turn 180 degrees. In the case of that guy, however, he'll need a lot more to cover the booze breath before the police arrive.
Come on, man. It's bad enough I've been kicked out of the company. Why are they pulling the bad breath card, too? That's just low. What's next?
Dentist appointments. They're the worst. Just the thought of all those tools drilling away at your skull. And that sound. Ugh. Luckily, you can always count on our team of dental specialists to take great care of all your needs. Looks like this guy didn't make the right choice. He's probably ignorant and cheap. If only he knew our price match guarantee for all consultations. Then he wouldn't have to endure all that pain. Sucks to be him.
Okay. Now, you've been through quite a lot over these past couple of shoots, and I need to make sure you're in tip-top shape for the next stock footage scene, which will have you jumping over a shark tank. We'll put you through this device, which I think in the original world is called an MRI machine. Anyway, in our world has been repurposed to teleport you to your next assignment. Nurse, mind doing the honors?
I'm a doctor.
Sure you are. Female doctor. Talk about an oxymoron. Why is it taking so long? Nurse, where are you sending the boy? This cannot be!
The clone of Delwyn is nowhere to be found. Again. I need to report this to the director.
No, don't. He's at the construction site. We can't ruin his fun with stock footage issues.
I cannot wait for this to be finished so I can get into the mind of the genius that is your father.
Was my father. And of course, all in due time, sir. No point looking at the stock footage world now when we can watch real people work.
So what? You think you're a hotshot now? Asking me to be a part of your army? Boy, you must be out of your mind. You need to be taught some goddamn respect. Drop down and give me 20. That's it. Think you're all that. Well, wait until I'm all done with you. Then we'll see if you're worth shit. Why would anybody want to follow you anywhere, maggot?
Because Stoic is counting on me.
Excuse you, boy? You mean to tell me the ex-admin of this world not only knows you, but counts on you to do anything else other than breathe? Well, I'll be damned. You weren't lying.
Believe me now? Stoic's still depending on me and people like you to get our freedom back.
Delwyn, you got mine and my boys' help. It's time we have some color to the stock footage world.
True. There should be more black folks.
No. I'm referring to more red from the blood of these some bitches.
Half for rent, quarter for food, quarter for video games. That should do it. Coming this summer, the baddest motherfucker ever, Delwyn, both in digital and original form. Catch him whooping some directorial ass when he takes on the company head on. All he will need to do is regroup with the boys and go to the company's server room. His mini-me top boy will take care of the rest. The broadcast will repeat in 3. Hey Matt, what are you up to?
Oh, you know, just oiling the old bike before I resume deliveries.
You might want to put a hold on that.
Why?
Because my clone basically gave me a quest to go to the company's server room.
Your clone reached out to you. How did he escape from the director?
Beats me, but it's looking like he's planning something big.
We need to tell him the only way we can access that server now is if he overheats it again.
How will that help us?
If it overheats enough, then it will trigger the fire evac procedures, giving us a brief window to sneak in.
Won't that risk destroying the server though?
Unless there's a literal fire, then it's highly unlikely. We'll be on standby to transfer the virtual world, so there's no time wasted.
Sounds dangerous, and you already put your neck on the line more than once for me. I'll go alone.
And leave you to have all the fun. I've counted on my clone for too long to bring fun into my life. It's time I do something that excites me.
Fair point. What's Nicholas doing?
Apparently he's mourning the loss of his clone.
Didn't he hate himself?
Yes, even more so now.
What about Rob?
Rob's been busy keeping our own server running. Luckily, those special forces guys gave up on the search right after their failed raid.
I really don't deserve you guys.
Save your speeches for later. Pack your stuff and let's go. Bring a balaclava.
What makes you think I'd have a balaclava? Is it because
You have one or not?
I do.
Cool. See ya soon.
Can you hear me? I can hear me. What are you up to? Oh, just about to go to war. You? How casual of you. What happened with the plan to transfer the server? That plan is still on, but I can't hide any longer. If our freedom means facing the director's forces head on, then so be it. Oh yeah, that could work great with what I was about to tell you. Which is? When you teleported everyone in that auditorium, the server holding your world began overheating. You need to do the same now so we can get inside the company HQ. Well, tough luck. I don't have admin privileges anymore. No, but this war of yours should do just fine. Are you all set for it? Ready as I ever will be. I am afraid of dying, not gonna lie. Clones can't die. Can they? We are immortal, but best believe a bullet to the head works the same way in this world. Can I just rescan myself later once we find out how? That'll be very comforting once I'm dead. But hey, glad you thought of yourself again. Then it won't come to that. I won't allow it. I promise.
Rebel helicopters inbound. They could be surrendering or bringing back Delwyn. Either way, I can't wait for a little bit of target practice.
Mayday! Mayday! Open fire! Area secure. Go, go, go!
The rebels are coming from the left. What should we do?
Fire left.
How's the server? It's not overheating. That's impossible. There must be thousands of people on the battlefield. Hold on, are you killing them? Sometimes you have to break some eggs to make a stock footage omelet. The server won't overheat if it doesn't have a huge amount to process all at once. You need to keep those people alive. What? Fight the enemy while keeping them alive? That's insane. Trust me. It's no use. We're bringing more people to the battlefield, but there are too many others getting killed. Can't you just assign other roles? They took my admin privileges. I'm powerless now.
That's what you get for not inviting me to the party.
What?
Stoic by name, stoic by nature. And this time not alone.
Haha, here comes the backup. Oh, we've got some Native Americans joining our side. Are those Romans? Knights too? Gladiators? Union cavalry? Capoeira dancers? Chess players? Crap, even animals. I think civilians are starting to fight as well. Martial arts trained civilians.
Wow, our guys are really going at it.
They sure are.
And we've got the best view.
Yep. Is that a big cat coming at us?
It's fine, he's on our side.
I don't think that's how wild animals work.
Fine, let me show you what we've been up to. However, I can't guarantee you'll see Stoic.
Doesn't seem like there's much progress going on. Quite the opposite.
This is odd. Must be from our Middle East stock footage pack.
I'm waiting.
This can't be. Everywhere I look, there's another conflict.
Don't you have Stoic on the inside, keeping tabs on people?
Not at the moment. He's on a sabbatical.
Is that him? Shooting at a terrorist?
The server seems to be overclocking and overheating from the activity in the virtual world.
How is it that I found this out before you told me? Isn't that why you're paid? Tell me something I don't already know.
Server is past critical point. It's at the brink of meltdown. Requesting to shut it off immediately.
You can't shut off the server. What's wrong with you? This is the best type of footage we can ask for right now with the shit show we have on our hands. Especially since Stoic already effed it up with the useless World War II footage.
But sir, the situation is dire. We've got the most powerful cooling system money can buy and the server is still overheating.
Then open up the windows.
Alarm should kick in soon, guys.
Please remain calm. This is probably just a drill or something. There is most likely no fire.
God damn it, I'm not leaving!
Yes, you are!
Sir, we have to evacuate the people. There's smoke spreading throughout the building.
Just move them to the part of the building where there's no smoke. What's so hard? Do I have to think of everything myself?
You're breaking all safety rules.
How about your jaw?
Please remain calm, but you can panic a bit.
Okay, we're in. Starting the process of transferring over the stock footage world to our server. Oh crap, we forgot something.
What's that?
The digital handshake to allow us to do it.
Maybe Nicholas can override the server. We need to get a hold of him.
Oh, there's no time. Rob, do you read? What happened to your clone's laptop?
I have no clue where Digital Me is.
This is so messed up. How do we forget such an important step?
Just send a handshake request to the laptop from the virtual world.
To who?
Just do it! God damn it!
Come on, come on. This is useless. Oh, wait. We got a digital handshake.
From Digital Rob? Impossible. He was with the digital director the whole time.
No. From your clone.
What? Yeah, boy, you still got it. Who's stinky now?
So how did my clone's laptop end up in Digital Matthew's hand? Unless my clone gave it to him. Off screen.
Papers, please.
Oh, hey, sir. Back to the old cop routine, I see. Sorry the whole political campaign didn't work.
I got word from my original self that there was a digital handshake established between our world and theirs. The only way that's possible is if the director approved the transfer, or you used the laptop.
What are you talking about? I didn't use my laptop for any digital handshake.
Oh yeah? Then could you show it to me?
I think I misplaced it.
Step out of the car, Rob.
I might have left it at the hotel.
Last warning.
Oh, I waited for this moment. I'll teach you in a second who's boss. Why are you even bothering? You've already lost.
I like finishing what I start.
People started teleporting away. Oh, can't wait to see our new home.
Dude, we need to go now.
Not until I transfer Mini-Me. I can't leave him behind.
Rob, how long till Digital Delwyn will transfer over?
The transfer starts from the first scanned person to the last, which means...
Digital Delwyn will be one of the last to transfer. Just leave it. You can scan yourself again.
That's like letting your kid die just because you can have another one. I made a promise.
So you'd risk your real life for a clone?
Easy for you to say when you don't care about yours.
I don't plan on both versions of me dying.
Guys, you gotta leave the laptop and get out of there. Why am I yelling at the surveillance camera? They can't see me.
Great, now the battery's almost drained.
My clone got scanned, so yours isn't far away.
Okay, we got it.
The virtual world is finally in our hands.
Hey bro, sorry for being a douche to you. Didn't want the director to catch on.
Sure, no hard feelings.
At least now we're free to do what we want. Even digital director.
Oh really? I thought he enjoyed being a cop.
Sucks my original self never got to do what he loved. Like I am.
I can continue being a lawyer!
And I can continue annoying Stoic.
Thanks again for all your help.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad I can finally retire in peace with Mrs. Stoic.
Gonna practice some golf?
Not quite. I was thinking, since we're now connected to the internet, I might do some catching up with an old friend.
I think we can all agree a drink is in order after that entire fiasco. Even now, it's hard to believe the director just totally disappeared. Even more outside the realms of comprehension, the fact that the company's board members voted for Delwyn to become the new director, and all because of how well he managed to serve a fire crisis by creating a backup of the virtual world on his conveniently available personal server room. A true hero! Of course, little do they know we actually committed a very minor terrorist act to accomplish that, but we'll keep it a secret, because that's what friends are for. A toast to all of us for making it out alive, both in the real world and the virtual world. R.I.P. to Nicholas's clone, but we agree he was a bit of a douche, so he had it coming.
That is fine. I'll rescan myself once this beard grows again. Pardon me?
It sucks that our boy Delwyn can't hang out with us now because of his directing duties. At least we have another token black friend in our unbearably white friendship group, which I'm sure is what Delwyn would want.
How are you doing, cowboy? What's the matter? You're on the World Wide Web. You're like Jesus on there. They've turned you into what? Memes? Say no more. I'll be right there.
You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Lions, tigers, bears are my king of the jungle, I stand for the pride. Beat on my chest, that's the rhythm inside. I got so much heart, I'm burning with fire. Can't stop, won't stop till I drop. Keep climbing for the top. Simmer down, you too loud, people around. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. No more sleep till I rest in peace. No excuse till I die. No to all negativity. This is how we will live in free. Dumb to anyone who wants to celebrate from where they came to the outcome. Then from now, what a change. Pick at the pace, no way I can slow it down. Give me a minute of your time, I can guarantee all things work for who believe. All it takes is the faith of a mustard seed. Who can stop what was meant for me? For me, yeah, this for me. For me, and I ain't for free. For me, yeah, this for me. For me, and I ain't for free. Pick your head up, no more defeat. Get up off the ground, move your feet. Get up, get up. It's time to get up, get up. Can't stop, won't stop till I drop. Keep climbing for the top. Simmer down, you too loud, people around. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped